All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
On the double.
50, Mike, 50. Blue down. Bang, 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 bang.
Ready?
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. That's complete left side to Shepard. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 52. Hey, man, hey.
From the gun, it's Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. But it's going to be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check three.
22 jet bomber. Ozzy. Hey, zoom.
To throw again. Brady. Flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Chase that. 53.
Check 52's the mark.
Go Bandit.
Here's Brady to throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Wait, set. Wide, 80.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. 52's the mark.
Hey, 66. Hey,
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Got his man. That's Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380.
Oh, dang, punk.
A give to Burkhead on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
No, 66.
To throw is Brady. And incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, let's go. No, 66. 52. When he hit. 52. Go Bandit.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Go.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jones now operating from the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Kareem Martin. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's out of time.
Now Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
On the set.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Twist.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Throwing Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready? Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Switch up, switch up. New Mike, 52. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A very solid gain of 27.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Set 50, plants.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready? 18, Gator. Hey, wahoo!
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Get it.
2nd and 15. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Wait, that fly 20.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama. Mike, check, 59, 59.
Hey, 50.
On 1st down, Brady. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Wait,
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. The 2nd down run for Burkhead. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Hey, echo. Wait, hey.
From the gun, Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, fourth down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Wait, set. Wait, Eddie.
52 right here. I got it.
Grim.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
Wait, set.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Regular. Hey, ball 66.
A play fake for Burkhead. Now Brady letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson, his second touchdown on the season, and the Patriots have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And New York set to take the field. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Bravo!
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
Speed trip.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 50. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
Greystone, travel.
Tighten up.
Hey, high 7. 5.
Jones on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score,
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. And he's going to go down again. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 27. Brady going to give this one to Burkhead. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Third and
3.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 42.
Brady hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 72. 6'6". Bullet high. Regular.
On play action, now Brady. And Watson has it right side. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Brady hands off to Burkhead. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Wait, set. 53.
All day, baby, all day.
Alert.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady on the crossing route. That's caught. Julian Edelman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to be...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
He's cracked. Hey, 66.
Brady going to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
I got it.
Chopper.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the run. Watch the run.
2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. Fighting through. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first down carry for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Down. 10 too soft.
Oh, you got deep. Tight right. 3 down. 3 down.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 51.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 8 read.
Check.
Ready?
Jones now, operating from the gun. He's got his man. This is Tate. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Darkwa, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will get him 1 closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Kill, kill, kill. '59's Mike, '59's Mike. Check, check, 59. Here I come. Switch, switch.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Burkhead. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So many different weapons available in that Patriot backfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Now Brady. That is incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Burkhead. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Come on, dude.
Go. Hey, Haywood.
Trick pass, trick pass.
50's the mic, 50's the mic.
Back to throw. Jones. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Smooth.
52. Mike 52. Get that quarterback.
Now.
Throwing after the interception. Jones. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
52's the mic, boy. 52. I'm on. Mike 52, Mike 52. Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Now Jones on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hey, zoom.
From the 29, Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Watson. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Brady now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They run with Burkhead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come up in an offset eye.
Ricky. Do. Hey.
Go, Bandit.
On 2nd and a couple. Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 or.
53's mine. Hey, me and you on deck. On deck. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Delta.
I'm coming after you. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, and he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get that ball. 72.
Now Burkhead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Wait, that 53.
58's the money. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Our time. It's our time.
Shadow.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And to the surprise of nobody that watched this game, guess who led the way in the victory? Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, Tom Brady, who did his normal performance. And sometimes I wonder if we don't give enough credence to the performance. Because he did his job, right? He did what